make sure the stream's working. Okay, we're good. So this is the second pre-super interview that we're having, and this is with Daffodil, aka Hark, who's in the center of your screen, and Warriors, who is going to be on text-to-speech. If you want to say hi, Warriors.
Channel Warriors.
Channel Warriors. And I think we can just go ahead and jump right into it. So, right off the bat, the last thing I saw from you guys was your game versus Good Gravy Boat, and it was quite the intense game going into overtime on 2 out of 3 games, right? And then in the third game, even all coming down to the wire there. So, what did you guys do to prepare for that game?
Uh, okay, that. Sorry, I'm laughing because I'm actually like really embarrassed about that game.
Okay.
Uh, we did not prepare as much as we should have. We actually really disrespected that team. On top of the fact that I didn't know I was gonna have bad ping until the night of, because I typically go to a place near my house. My house doesn't have that good of ping to anywhere but Sphere. So we're playing on Centra for this game. I didn't know we were playing. Well, I knew we were playing on Centra, but the place that I go to for better ping, they got Google Fiber. I didn't know they were closed on Sundays until the day of the game. So the whole week I'm thinking I'll be able to play on 40 ping from this place, and game rolled around, and
Have you not played there at all on Sundays during the season?
well, we had Sphere most of the weeks, and the other time we played them, they actually happened to be open that Sunday, just randomly. They were just hosting some random tournament, and
Gotcha.
so yeah.
Are they open this Sunday by any chance?
No, they're not.
Okay. So it'll be Hark from home for the Super.
Yeah, it's fine though. It's Sphere. So,
So,
sorry about the game itself. Sorry, that was sorry. Okay, enough about my excuses about my ping. Uh, the game itself, we didn't actually prepare that much for it. I don't even remember because it was like literally 2 weeks ago now that we played that team. But
do you think
I
that
do
the
remember.
bye week contributed at all to that?
Yeah, I didn't like the bye week because we had to wait. I mean, it's the playoffs, and you don't want to wait like a whole week, or I guess it would be 2 weeks in this case. But waiting that long to play the game, like we like to play tag pro, right? Waiting that long was just not like fun. I would have rather just played like the 7 seed or something. Like even the game was meaningless. Like we still have like something to look forward to the next Sunday.
Right. It's
Uh,
just too much of a break.
yeah, I mean this week is the same thing because we've also waited 2 weeks now, and it's like the same thing. We're just like losing motivation because it's 2 week breaks in this one playoff series, and we're just playing 2 games, and it's been a month. I mean, it's
Yeah.
almost ridiculous. But yeah.
Yeah. Not ideal. Um, I know you got a sneak peek of the interview with Ishii, and he mentioned maps during that, and he said that
Yeah.
his prediction was probably Rush Transilio and something else. Do you have any sort of? I know you probably don't want to go too deep into strategy, but I know there's one map that you're definitely getting rid of, and that's Cedar.
Yeah.
So if you want to talk about maps at all, Warriors or I don't know if Warriors is gonna yell at you later if you talk about it, Hark. But
I won't say too much, but I'll say what I think they're gonna do. And I just talked to Ishii with this earlier. You were there, but I know they're gonna ban Jardum because Ishii doesn't like Jardum. They know we're gonna ban Cedar because we lost to them on Cedar,
mm,
and they think we're gonna pick Transilia. I think they're gonna pick Rush. They picked Rush against Toasty's team and made them forfeit essentially. They played the last, or it was like 10-0 the first half, right? Uh, so I don't see why they wouldn't pick Rush if they're beating Toasty's team that badly on it. Uh,
right,
I think we don't actually have much of an idea of what we're gonna pick. I won't say any more than that.
okay.
I don't
Fair
want to
enough.
piss off Warriors.
Do you
Yeah.
want to talk a little bit about why Cedar was such a trouble for you guys? That was the only map standing in the way between you guys and a
Yeah.
perfect season.
Okay, well, there's a couple things. First of all, like the first thing would be we played Cedar the first game of the first week, and we played it the last game of the last week.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the two uh I don't the two games that we've been most comfortable going into. I guess we weren't really too concerned about having a perfect record, even though I guess it would have been cool. But
Mm-hmm.
we already we got a win or whatever it was, overtime win the first week.
Right.
So we weren't in the last week. I don't know. We just weren't that motivated. We already had the bye,
It
and
was
that's
the
really
week
all we
seven,
cared about. Yeah,
week seven
yeah.
slump. Fair enough.
But sorry, I completely.
Is there anything about the map itself though that you think
Yeah,
stands in
I
the way?
dodged your question. The map itself, I actually don't know why we're so bad at it. I remember not. Honestly, I was just getting rubbed on it. I just got rubbed like continually on it. I think that's literally it. Like I was just playing bad.
Okay, so it was like an individual performance thing that just happened to line up on Cedar. You think more so?
Yeah, I think that was actually it. Like I don't
Okay,
think we're that bad at the map, to be honest.
gotcha. Jumping to the Super Bowl, which is only 2 days away. How do you feel going up against Crippy and Curry with Ego on your side? Do you think one of you has the clear upper hand in that matchup?
Well, I'm most worried about Crippy when he gets the flag. He's like definitely the smartest flag carrier. Like he, I don't know, his micro game, like his jukes. You know, when he like gets into a corner, he's not gonna like do some crazy juke. He's mostly a straight liner, but when he has the flag, he just knows where to bring it and what to do with it. Like if you watch the rush games back, he will just sit on the boost or sit around the mid block until like the other team's defense walks around the. I don't know. I'll sound
He's
like an
got a lot
idiot
of
trying to explain
patience.
it, but yeah, he has a ton of patience. He's just a really patient player, and he will wait until the power up spawn to push the flag in. Like he will not do anything stupid, and that's why we really have to like play some heavy prevent on these guys, or we're gonna get screwed. That because that's really what they did on Cedar. Same thing.
So
So
you consider patience to be like pretty strong part of
oh
being a
yeah,
good player?
yeah.
Do you think of yourself as a very patient player in Tech Pro?
Not at all. Not at all.
No.
If I was patient, I'm pretty impatient. That's why I just rush at a lot of people to try and get solo returns. That I just
It seems to
yeah.
have worked pretty well for you, stats wise.
I've done it a lot, but oh yeah, and also getting more returns inflates your stats. So
True.
I miss a lot of returns that don't let them fool you.
Does Echo cover you pretty well when you do
Yeah,
happen to miss a solo?
yeah, Ego's always staying ahead for me. He's a really good partner.
So going back to your stats, you linked to me. You got someone to update the all-time stats records for MLTP,
Yeah, I was curious.
and you came out as third, right? Behind
Yeah.
two people, Mike and Boogie. Is that right?
Yeah.
That's
I
pretty
asked.
impressive. I mean,
Yeah. I
being
mean,
ahead of Grief Seeds, that's not
yeah,
easy
Greasy
feat.
was fourth, so it
Right, but I mean
wasn't like I'm blowing anyone out of the
that's the
water, but
person to beat if you're trying to prove that you're like really good.
I guess. But then Boogie's up there too,
Does that
and it's
make you
like, well,
question how much the stats really mean?
I,
Because
I
he doesn't have like a ton. He has like what 500 something minutes.
yeah,
So I don't.
I don't know how his stats were so good. I don't know how Niche is calculated, but not that he's a bad player, but yeah, I don't know how Niche is calculated at all. But apparently Boogie's the second best player of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good for him. It's, I'm happy for him.
But not only do you have good stats, because you know you and Boogie both have good stats apparently, but you have an amazing ability in playoffs that other people seem to lack. You've made 3 supers in a row now, and you have a Super Bowl. So, do you think that win or lose, you have a good bid for the Ball of Fame here? Because it seems like you've pretty much 3 seasons in a row proved like pretty dominant to make it to the Super every time. As not only make it to the Super, but as as I've made it to the Super twice in a row. That's not impressive if you're like carried, but you were like the team leader for all those.
Channel, Warriors, Hark is a Ball
What
of
did he say?
Famer if he gets me a ring.
Hark is the ball game gets a ring. Is that
But okay, so you're saying if I don't win,
even? That's what
do
I'm
I have
saying.
a?
Do you think you still make it if you
Okay.
don't win?
Um,
Because I
I
think
mean,
most people would agree that if you win this, you're like locked in. Because people will get massive jumps in their Ball of Fame votes after winning a super, and you
yeah.
already have like shown pretty good, like amazing skills in the game.
Yeah, the last Ball of Fame thread, because I don't actually think I should have gotten in. I agreed with I think it was Intercest. Said at the time I had only played 2 seasons, like actually played through 2 seasons of MLTP,
Hmm.
and that's just not enough. I don't care who you are, and no one actually has done that before. So I agree with that sentiment. After 2 seasons, I didn't deserve to get in. He said if he sees another dominant season, then he would happily vote me in. Uh,
So you're hoping to
so
cash that in,
I
right?
well, I maybe that'd be I don't know. I'd be honored. I'd be honored no matter what happens. I don't know.
All right. Well, hopefully it happens. I think, personally, I think you really deserve it.
Thank you.
And
Oh wait, hold on. Stop the interview. Okay.
stop the interview. Can't. There's no breaks on
Well,
this
the
interview.
interview on me. Okay, I just want to say that I think D Star is a deserving person for Ball of Fame.
Whoa.
He, uh,
Not planned out at all.
this actually isn't planned. He's. It looks like he has bad acting or something, but no, this is actually not. Okay, listen. D Star's won 2 supers. He's run the league for 11, 5 seasons now. Okay, so how is PM gonna get in after 1 season of administration or like whatever it was? I'm gonna get flamed in the comments by PM now.
You
Okay.
better stop while you're ahead.
Sorry, yeah, no, vote D Star into the Ball of Fame. Like he has like 40%, and he made the playoffs this season as a captain. Which who were the two that didn't make it? Uh,
Ball don't lie and
Intercest
Intercess.
and Ball don't lie. So it's not like he was beating out some like I don't know team that like wasn't trying. Like this was a pretty competitive season to be honest. Uh, and D Star captain and make the playoffs on top of 2 supers and running the league for like 5 seasons. He's been a lead CRC member for like three
It
or
was
four
for
of them.
12, so it'd be
Oh,
four,
okay.
four now,
Yeah.
going into five.
Yeah, and he's also Tag Pro League dev. He's done a ton of work there. He has his own matchmaking website. He's done so much for the league, like
Oh yeah,
on
the
top of his
matchmaking
success.
website. That's
Anyway,
yeah.
I just wanted to say
That's
that.
coming
I'll
soon.
probably write something in the thread or something about you, but
I appreciate it.
I don't see how you're not in. To be honest. Anyway, sorry. We can go. We can move on.
You're embarrassing me.
Sorry.
Um, so going back to the super, this is well, like I was saying, your third one, so pretty good shot for Ball of Fame with that level of dominance. Is I know every time I've been in, it's like completely nerve-wracking for me. Do you get that kind of feeling? Like, and it's for me, it's completely unlike any other game during the season, playoffs or during the regular season. Like the super just feels really different to me. Like everything has led to that point, and it's just much more makes me more nervous. Do you get that kind of feeling when you're in it, or are you pretty cool with it?
Um, I'm usually just focused on the game. I'm not sure how I feel about it actually. I didn't mention it, but uh,
Don't you really notice
I'm definitely
anything different
nervous.
during the super though?
Yeah, actually, the last one, a year on my team for like season 13, I was like shaking at the end of that one, or something like that. I don't actually remember
Okay,
too well, but I
but
remember I
you
was
just
really
get
nervous
really
for that one.
zoned
I
out.
wasn't nervous for the season 12 one, but I was nervous for the season 13 one,
Okay,
and I'm not too
so
sure. But
so are you hoping that you'll be nervous for this one then?
uh,
Because
I hope so. I'll play better if I'm more nervous. So I hope I'm nervous.
all right, we'll see, we'll see. You have to let us know in the post Super Bowl interview.
Yeah.
So let's wind it back a little bit from the super and go back to the draft. And then this one, I think Warriors, you can talk about if you have anything to say. But anything that you would want to change during the draft, getting at this point. Obviously, you made the super, so you can't be too unhappy with your team. But if you could go back and change anything, do you think you would? Or if you go back to that point and yeah, I guess just leave it at that. If you could change anything in your draft, do you think you would? And I guess while he's typing that up, do you, Hark, were you involved in the draft a lot?
Yeah, we were both communicating about the draft before it. We wanted to get a Ball God and BDL, but they unsigned up. And actually, so Warriors was huge on Bright, or sorry, not Bright, Wayne. Because if you guys remember last season, Warriors and Wayne played O together and got to the Super, and they were like super dominant team. They had like 100, they had like over 100 captive in like a 9 week season. So yeah, anyway, he really liked Wayne because they played together.
Hmm.
But I think Wayne had signed up for a D only because there was like a huge lack of defense in Centra, and I told him I'll just play D. We can just get like somebody else on O or something.
Gotcha.
And yeah, once Ball got in BDL and signed up, decided to do that.
Give him some more time, but do you think that there's any sort of dynamic that would have changed a lot with a different lineup? Like, is there anyone that's on the team that you think changes things the most that you drafted? That if you didn't have them, the team would be the most different?
I think Bright is the best player on the team. It, myself included. He's better than I am. Like, I think he actually has a more positive impact. Uh, so if Bright were gone, we'd like probably be screwed. Uh, I don't know. People say he's like a holder, and in past seasons, I guess he was a holder.
Would
He
just
could
be
get
like
a
a
bunch of
meme, right?
hold.
Like Bright can't cap or something?
Exactly, yeah. But I think it was just because his defenses were like
Channel,
just not
Warriors.
up to
If we had
standard.
gotten
Did he post
BDL or
something?
Ball God instead of Ego or Bright, it would have been a throw squad.
Throw squad. Okay. So it sounds like Warriors is saying he's pretty happy with the way things turned out as opposed to going with the initial plan.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Um, that's about all for like serious questions. Just something a little bit like you know a lot of foreign languages. I've heard. Is that correct?
Yeah, I know a couple.
Could you mind telling us what all foreign languages you know besides English?
Sure. It's just two. I know Spanish because I don't know why I started learning it, but it was just from school. I really enjoyed it. So outside of class, I would just listen to Spanish music. I really into it,
Okay.
and I just learned from there. I'm not like a native speaker or anything,
Okay.
or even close to that level, but I'd say I'm almost fluent in Spanish. And the other language is called Telugu. If
Okay.
you guys know my friend Atomic, he is a Telugu speaker, and he's also my best friend. So he taught me the language over a few years. I go to his house all the time, and yeah, whatever. We'd speak it with his parents. It was a lot of fun. It's still a lot of fun. I like to speak with him all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Do you think that foreign language experience is an asset in Tag Pro at all?
Yeah, Bright's from Brazil, and Ego, as you guys know, he barely speaks English. He's like Chinese, and so it helps a lot with the comms when I'm trying to get a message across,
Right.
and they don't quite understand me.
You kind of play like the middle party between them to get the
Yeah,
information.
yeah, communication's a bit rough sometimes.
You just make it work. It's impressive. Going back to Atomic, uh, there was a while back. There was some drama surrounding you and Atomic with some potential smurfing
Wait,
situation.
uh, sorry, dude. My mom's calling me.
Oh,
Anyway, thanks for the video, Star.
yeah.
Have a good
Okay.
one, dude.
Yeah.
Peace. Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks,
See ya.
dude. All right, see you
Super
later.
Bowl is at 4 p.m. on Eastern time on Sunday. Everyone, tune in.
Is it over?
Yeah. It's yeah. It's over.